Have you ever felt like you're working hard, but your life isn't moving at all? Like no matter how much effort you put in, nothing changes. You wake up tired, go through the same routine, and go to sleep wondering if this is all life will ever be. What if I told you the problem isn't your effort? It's your timing. And what if just one small shift could change everything? This is the story of a man who was completely invisible until one habit made the world notice him. Stay until the end, because this might be the turning point you've been waiting for. In a crowded city full of noise and endless traffic, there lived a 28-year-old man named Daniel. Daniel worked as a delivery driver. Every day, from morning to late night, he drove through busy streets, delivering packages to people who barely looked at him. Just leave it at the door. Don't be late next time. Be quick. That was all he heard. To the world, Daniel wasn't a person. He was just background. He lived in a tiny rented room above a mechanic shop. The noise never stopped. The smell of oil filled the air. And every night, he fell asleep exhausted, with one painful thought. Is this all I'll ever be? Daniel wasn't lazy. In fact, he worked harder than most people. But his life stayed the same. No growth, no opportunity, no future. He tried applying to better jobs. Rejected. Again and again. No degree, no skills, no connections. Just effort, going nowhere.
One night, after a long 14-hour shift, Daniel parked his bike and sat silently in the dark. His phone buzzed. It was a message from his younger brother. "Bro, I got accepted into university." Daniel smiled. But deep inside, something hurt. He was proud, but also ashamed. I'm older, but I'm going nowhere. That night, he couldn't sleep. At 4:30 a.m., he was still awake. The city was quiet. No traffic, no noise, no pressure. Just silence. For the first time in years, Daniel felt peace. Real peace. And a strange thought came to his mind. What if I use this time instead of wasting it? The next day, something unusual happened. While delivering a package to an office building, Daniel noticed a man sitting alone in the lobby. Well-dressed, calm, focused. He wasn't on his phone. He was reading. At 5 a.m. Daniel was confused. Why is someone like him here this early?
The next morning, Daniel came back. Same time, same place. The man was there again, reading, writing notes, planning something. Daniel finally asked, "Sir, why are you here so early every day?" The man smiled. "Because this is the only time the world doesn't interrupt me." Daniel frowned. "But don't you need sleep?" "I do," the man replied. "I just choose when I sleep, instead of letting life choose for me." Those words hit Daniel hard. Choose when I sleep, not the other way around. The man continued. Most people live reactive lives. They wake up late, rush through the day, and complain at night. But the people who change their lives, they take control of the first hour. Daniel asked quietly, "And what do you do in that hour?" The man looked at him and said, "I build a version of myself that my current life cannot yet support." That sentence changed everything. That night, Daniel made a decision. Not a big one. Not a dramatic one. Just one simple choice.
Tomorrow, I wake up at 4:30. The first morning was brutal. His body refused. His mind begged. Sleep more, just today. But he didn't. He got up, sat on the floor, opened his phone, and searched free skills to learn online. Day after day, he kept going. 4:30 a.m. No excuses, no breaks. First, he started learning basic digital skills, typing, spreadsheets, then online marketing, then freelancing. At first, nothing made sense. It was frustrating, slow, confusing. But unlike before, he didn't quit.
Because something had changed. He wasn't just working anymore. He was building. After 30 days, he noticed something. He wasn't as tired anymore. His mind felt sharper. His confidence grew. After 60 days, he got his first small online job. It paid almost nothing, but it meant everything. Because it was proof that he was no longer stuck. After 90 days, something incredible happened. One of his clients offered him a part-time remote job, flexible hours, better pay, growth opportunity. Daniel couldn't believe it. 3 months ago, he was invisible. Now, he was valuable. 1 year later, Daniel no longer delivered packages. He worked online, earned more than he ever imagined, moved to a better apartment, helped his family. But one thing never changed. Every single morning at 4:30 a.m., he still woke up because he knew the truth. That hour didn't just change his schedule, it changed his identity. So let me ask you something. What are you doing while everyone else is sleeping? Because that time, that quiet, uninterrupted time, that's where your future is built. You don't need money. You don't need connections. You don't need luck. You need one decision and one alarm clock. So tonight, set it. Not for someday, not for next week, tomorrow. Because your future is waiting for you in the silence of the morning. Will you wake up or will you hit snooze again?